We've got a big update, a huge update on our favorite interstellar object. It could be the biggest update in the solar system. Take a look at this.
3I/Atlas, the interstellar object, recently passed very close to the Sun, and what it did during this time has completely stunned astronomers. Scientists have once again detected strange activity, and most importantly, 3I/Atlas has finally shown signs of non-gravitational acceleration. In the massive, silent theater of space, we like to think we have the rules figured out. Gravity is the director, and everything follows a predictable path. We can map out the orbits of planets, asteroids, and comets, but our latest interstellar visitor, a comet named 3I/Atlas, just flew past the Sun, and it's acting very, very strange. Instead of just following the path gravity laid out for it, it seems to be getting a tiny extra push. This effect has ignited an urgent debate. Are we just seeing a new and bizarre type of comet, or did something else just deliberately change course in our own solar system? Our story begins on July 1st, 2025. Astronomers at the Atlas Survey in Chile, a NASA-funded system that acts as our planet's early warning system for incoming asteroids, spotted a faint little point of light moving across the sky. At first, it was just labeled A11PL3Z and didn't seem like a big deal. But as more observatories started tracking it, a startling picture emerged. This thing wasn't from around here. Its path was all wrong. It was moving way too fast, on what's known as a hyperbolic orbit. In simple terms, it had so much speed that our sun's gravity could never hope to capture it. It was on a one-way ticket through our solar system, which confirmed it was an interstellar object, a visitor from the vast darkness between the stars. This was only the third one we've ever confirmed, after the infamous Oumuamua in 2017 and the more normal-looking comet 2I/Borisov in 2019. It was officially named 3I/Atlas, with 3I marking it as our third interstellar guest. Initial images showed it was a comet, with that classic fuzzy glow of a coma around a central point. Scientists were thrilled. Unlike Oumuamua, which we spotted on its way out, 3I/Atlas was found months before its closest approach to the Sun. This gave them a front-row seat to watch an alien comet perform. They aimed everything at it, from Hubble and the James Webb Space Telescope in orbit to giant observatories on the ground, all waiting for its big show. As it got closer, 3I/Atlas was already showing some strange quirks. It started showing activity much farther from the Sun than we'd expect, which suggested its ices were more volatile than water, like carbon dioxide. And sure enough, spectroscopic analysis by the James Webb Space Telescope confirmed it, revealing a coma that was dominated by carbon dioxide and surprisingly poor in water. It was also rich in organic materials and even contained nickel vapor. The object flew past Mars on October 3rd, 2025, giving our orbiters a chance to study it up close. Then it headed for its most important test, perihelion, its closest point to the Sun, on October 29th. This is where the physics should have been simple, but when 3I/Atlas emerged from behind the Sun in early November, the tracking data made scientists do a double take. Something was off. The object had received a small push. According to Davide Fornacchia, a navigation engineer at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, new data shows a slight non-gravitational acceleration. In simple terms, besides the pull of the Sun's gravity, something else seemed to be giving it a tiny but measurable nudge. It wasn't a huge leap, but it was enough to matter in precise orbital calculations, pushing 3I/Atlas off its predicted path. And that wasn't the only mystery. As it swung around the Sun, at the very moment a comet should be at its most spectacular, 3I/Atlas was underwhelming. Recent images show it doesn't have a massive, brilliant tail you'd expect from such an active object. The two anomalies, a mysterious push combined with a less than spectacular tail, created a profound scientific puzzle. It was accelerating as if it was firing a rocket engine, but without the visible exhaust. So what was pushing it? The leading natural explanation is something all comets do: outgassing. The sun heats the comet, its ices turn into gas, and these erupting jets act as tiny natural thrusters, giving the comet a gentle push. This is a well-understood phenomenon. But with 3I/Atlas, the numbers just don't quite add up for some observers. To get the acceleration that was detected, the outgassing would need to be incredibly powerful. Some calculations suggest that 3I/Atlas may have had to eject more than 13% of its entire mass during its trip around the sun. While not impossible, this would be an unusually high amount for a comet. And that brings us back to the second problem: the missing spectacular tail. If the comet was really shedding billions of tons of material, where did all that gas and dust go? A typical comet venting that much should have produced a huge, bright tail. But the new images don't show that. One theory is that the ejected dust particles were too large to be easily pushed by solar radiation, creating a kind of invisible tail. Another is that its unique chemical composition, with so much carbon dioxide, allowed for a powerful push with less visible dust. Still, the sheer force required and the lack of overwhelming visual evidence leaves many astronomers unsettled. The natural explanation is plausible, but it definitely stretches what we know about comets.
When natural explanations start to look strange, it opens the door for more speculative ideas. And when it comes to interstellar objects, one name always comes up: Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb. He famously argued that our first interstellar visitor, Oumuamua, might have been alien technology because of its own mysterious acceleration and lack of a cometary tail. Now, with 3I/Atlas showing similar traits, he's asking the same question again: are we sure this is natural? Loeb points out that strong acceleration without a big visible tail is exactly what you might expect from a manufactured object with its own engine. A propulsion system could give a powerful, clean push without the messy cloud of a comet. And there are other anomalies that fuel this idea. For a while, 3I/Atlas showed an anti-tail that seemed to point towards the sun, which is highly unusual. Scientists also noted its layers of gas seemed to form an uneven chemical pattern, with nickel closer to the nucleus, which is something we haven't clearly seen before. Then there's the mystery around the best images we have of it. On October 2nd, when 3I/Atlas passed close to Mars, the HiRISE camera on the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter took several pictures, the highest resolution images we have. But because of a government funding shutdown, those images haven't been released to the public yet. Some scientists believe NASA might be deliberately keeping the best images hidden, but for now, bureaucracy seems to be the official reason. Finally, there's the trajectory itself. Loeb notes that the object's path is aligned to within 5 degrees of the ecliptic, the plane where our planets orbit. Could it be that the object was deliberately aimed at our solar system? Of course, this is an extraordinary claim. Most astronomers are confident 3I/Atlas is just a very, very strange comet, but the parallels to Oumuamua are hard to ignore. Is it a coincidence or a pattern? As of late 2025, 3I/Atlas is speeding away from the Sun. Its journey will take it past Jupiter in March of 2026 before it disappears back into interstellar darkness forever. Its closest approach to Earth is on December 19th, though it will still be very far away. Telescopes will keep watching it, gathering every last bit of data they can. The mystery of what happened near our Sun is still unsolved. Was 3I/Atlas just a bizarre CO2-rich comet that has spent so long in interstellar space that it has developed unique properties we've never seen before? This is still the most likely answer. Or is it something more? A probe from a distant civilization that used our sun for a slingshot and a little course correction. The evidence is all circumstantial, just a list of anomalies. But in science, anomalies are where discoveries happen. Whether it's a natural wonder or something far stranger, 3I/Atlas has reminded us that the universe doesn't have to follow our expectations. Each interstellar visitor is like a message in a bottle, a physical piece from another star system holding clues about how other worlds might form. And as 3i Atlas vanishes back into the void, it leaves us with more questions than answers, and a profound sense of wonder about what else is out there. What do you think is the cause of the mysterious acceleration? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And don't forget to check out our new 3i Atlas Interstellar Object t-shirt. If you like it, buy one to support the channel. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.